Welcome to ReFrench Your Brain. Bienvenue, a session where you can stretch your brain and presented by Oli. Don't forget to embark your heart. Let's go!
So, welcome everyone. It's already late Sunday and early Monday, and I'm not showing in my camera right now, but I would like to show you a wrap up of these emotions, the sixth one that I was presenting. So, first, I'm going to check if I am live, and I am live. My voice is clear, and this is what matters, no matter what. I'm here. So the six emotions, and you hear my voice is a bit like weird, and I had some flu, but it will pass, go through. And the six emotions were, and I will show them on screen if my keyboard is doing fine, because at the moment I was going live, my keyboard told me, oh, your battery is low. So I have a Bluetooth keyboard, but I'm going to go through. So the first word that I was talking about was dégoût. And I was, okay, you see it, it's perfect. Dégoût, disgust. Then the second one I was talking about was tristesse, sadness. Then I was talking about peur, which is fear, to be afraid. Then I was talking about surprise. Woo, surprise. Surprise in French. Same spelling, but not the same pronunciation. Then I was talking about bonheur. And in some visuals, I will show again emotional wheel, the emotion wheel, la roue des émotions, was triste, bonheur, or joie, or heureux, which is happiness, and joy. And then the last one, yesterday, I was talking about colère, which is anger. And sometimes we need anger, guys. We cannot live in a world without anger. We have seen that in Demolition Man, in other films like. So we need also to express our anger, although we need also to express it on a more sane way and knowing which intensity we want to express. So right now I'm showing up the emotion article, and so it's from émouvoir. Émouvoir means to create a sense of wow, I'm touched. I feel you. I feel your emotions. Émouvoir. So motion is really amazing when it comes to French, because you see the prefixes and then you got the verb, and then whatever the verb is, it's conjugated the same. And that's the blessing when it comes to irregular verbs, because mouvoir is an irregular verb, and like je suis ému, or j'émeux. And so the root might be different, the conjugation might be different. Yet, émouvoir is from the root mouvoir. It was also promouvoir. And I think there are other words, but I'm chocolate today. I'm early morning. And so emotion from the French motion, mouvement. So emotion, energy in movement, in fact. Moto. Motion. Like motion de censure, motion of, Act is the act of move. A movement. Could be out trouble, or frisson is frightening, I think, or fever, for instance. So there are multiple definitions of emotions, and the word is the same in English and in French. So I might not go further. And if you are hearing some clicks, it's because my keyboard is down, so I have to constantly battle with that. Psychology, reaction, affective reaction, subit, temporary, and even involuntary. We don't control our emotion. We control what we respond. We can respond and not react, but we cannot control. So I see 3 people live on LinkedIn. Feel free to ask any question. And although it's more about ReFrench your brain, so it's about languages and using the words of related to emotion, or emotion, and like moment d'émotion, emotion moment. So there is multiple words: emotive person, emotional, émotivité, et émouvoir. Émouvoir is a verb of action, but a verb of feeling also. So as you see, it's in English, of course, emotion. I see other languages to see if there are things that I remember. And that's interesting because languages, you never know. Like in Breton is a language dialect from France, is from. So some words are also funny, you know. Catalan emotio, I think emotio. Emotion for Spanish, por favor. And Italian emozione, grazie mille. And I think it's all that I see in there. And so homonym is the contrary. So there is homonym, eponym, by the way. I need coffee, my friends. So eponym, voila. So more specific than emotion, something that is more granular. So you have colère, dégoût, what I was talking about, peur, surprise, tristesse. And then there is also joie, honte. Honte is shame, and you don't pronounce the H in French, by the way. You don't say honte, you say honte. Étonnement, like it's a bit like surprise. And mépris, that's really when someone is really having mépris. By the way, I can go for that because it's also, I think, attached to colère. So mépris from mépriser, or in fact, it's interesting because it's like devaluing something. So here, mépriser is more about the people, but here, originally, it's about giving less value than the actual real value of the price inferior of the real value, mépriser. So it's a sentiment by which we judge a person or a thing not worth to have esteem or attention. And so with that, I'm going to go back to the main room the emotion article, and I will go to shell sound.
Une émotion.
And it's feminine. Une émotion, l'émotion. You don't say la émotion, even if it's feminine, because there is an A, which is a vocal. So, l'émotion.
Émotion,
And if,
émotion,
Émotion.
and if you are hearing some clicks, it's because I'm constantly trying to revive my keyboard. I have batteries, but it will take probably time for me to check. And I still have 12 minutes, so I'm going to do with that. So, émotion. So now I'm going to share the wheel of emotion. If my keyboard is doing well, let me breathe, because my keyboard is not so cooperative, by the way. So right now I'm going to show you the wheel of emotion. And of course, I'm constantly making the same mistake. Which is to use it in English. But here we have it in French. And by the way, I can also show, no, I will show you this one, I think, which it's, well, it's challenging, my friends, but I'm going to go through. Oh, I'm going to take my battery. So bear with me, because it's going to be a long session, my friends. And of course, I have two batteries, but I think they are depleted, but it might be a good way to continue. So bear with me, feel free to comment. If you have any comment, I am live, I am changing batteries. Oh, that's crazy, my friends. And now I hope that, okay. 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 Thank you, universe, for showing me that I need also to fill my own batteries. So that's it. And so hopefully that now it is cooperating technology. I definitely need a cup of coffee. I was drinking milk during CJ session, but now I need coffee. So especially if I place the keyboard in the other way. So feel free to comment or for having any questions. So right now the keyboard seems to work. And so I'm going to show something that I was not showing before. It's really interesting. So hopefully that I can share this in another screen. And that works, hopefully. Ooh, Houston, we've got a problem. So I'm going to stop my share and to see if I can find a solution, my friends. Oh my goodness. It's okay. Let me breathe. So, I'm going to show this one, hopefully, if it works. Yes, so I will show this one and it will be fine. This is probably not my best live stream, but it's okay. I'm here with you. So here is the wheel of emotion. So there are, and it's amazing because it's totally what I was not expecting, but I go with the flow. So here are amour, paix, confiance, surprise, tristesse, aversion, colère, peur, lassitude, joie. Et donc there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 10 of them. That's crazy. So that you have other granularity about that. So in peace, paix, you are in French calme, serein, tranquille, tranquille or tranquille, you can say both. Pacifié, réconcilié, conciliant, apaisé, douceur, douceur. We need more softness, by the way. And then in confiance, trust, you have affirmé, qui est. Well, it's the first time I see that because I know the English version, quiet. But qui est, it's the first time that I see that in French, by the way. Sécurité intérieure, certitude, stabilité, plénitude, assurance, assurance. So there are words in English and French that are written the same, but not pronounced the same, by the way. So it's good to know. Then in surprise, you have ébahi, étonné, sidéré, stupéfait, choqué. In tristesse, you have abattu, accablé, chagriné, affligé, blessé, désolé, navré, désespéré, déçu. And déçu contains the CCD, which means that it's not décu, it's déçu, because you pronounce the CCD like an S, not like a Q. CU, it's Q. CA, it's K. CO, it's CO. But with the CCD, it's the S sound, so it's good to know. Aside that, aversion, dégoût, haine, hostile, répulsion, jaloux, envieux, méprisant, déplaisant, rejet, écœuré, frustré, inimitié. In colère, which is anger, aversion is aversion, so it's really easy, and tristesse is sadness. Then in colère, anger is agacé, rancœur, contrarié, exaspéré, froissé, irrité, amer, énervé, courroucé, aigreur, susceptible. So susceptible in French and susceptible in English. Peur, afraid, you have inquiet, angoissé, doute, anxieux, crainte, effrayé, horrifié, méfiant, incertain. Then lassitude is tiredness, by the way. I was not thinking that it was a core emotion, but could be that, you know. Ennui, routine, blasé, monotonie, neutre, indifférence, langueur, morose. Then in joie, you have gai, enchanté, heureux, joyeux, enthousiaste, émerveillé, content. And so, by the way, content, it is also in English, but it's maybe also happy, but it's also contenu. But it's not, content is not having content. No, it's being content, by the way. Satisfait, enivré. Enivré is like with alcohol or without alcohol. Hey, hey. And then, last but not least, amour. Aimer, aimant, affection, amoureux, passionné, sympathie, empathie, compassion, bienveillance, estime. So that's powerful emotions. So this is a special one. I'm not going to go really further, sorry. I'm going to now share the person I would like to eliminate. And as always, I don't have any inspiration, so I go with the flow. And this person was probably a few weeks before I would like to eliminate this person again. because she won the prize, and it was a surprise that I was again winning, selected for winning a prize, but 2 times in a row, guys. It's not really, but would like to illuminate. Nonni pepperoni. And with that, I'm going to show the right emotion because it's bonheur. It could be also surprise, by the way. And that's it. Bonheur surprise. To see Nonni winning the rebel with a cause. Aside me, aside Lisa, aside Dr. New, and aside Rashida. And that's amazing in itself. I don't see any comments, any questions, so I'm going to skip the story in the song and to skip the event. Aside that, tomorrow I have a special ReFrench Your Brain. Not tomorrow. Today it's Monday. I have another one, and tomorrow Tuesday, because it's probably still it's still Sunday in your time. But tomorrow is Monday your time, which is already Monday right now, today in my time. And tomorrow my time, which is after tomorrow in your time, will be Tuesday. I have a special ReFrench Your Brain with a couple of announcements, and I wish I will not procrastinate in this one. Let's cross fingers, my friend. So, sharing about Noni Pepperoni. Thank you so much for watching me. And now I'm going to close this session, my friends. Wish you are fine, that you had a great weekend, and that you will have a great week. So, with that, my friends, I'm going to end this session on time, giving you some vibes, and keep shining, everyone. We need more love. We need more love. We need more love. And keep shining.